a comeback win, the Mohawks, and they ended up coming back, tying it in the 7th and winning it in the 9th. Ben Rhodes here batting with a 3-0 count. Smoke billowing out for Wake Barella up. And now it's 2-0. He has thrown what will now be 14 straight balls. 14 straight. Out of 15 pitches, he's thrown 14 balls in this inning. Pitch number 16 of the inning. That one is in dirt, gets away from the catcher Stanley, and both runners move up. So Richie Barella will take first, and the bases will be loaded here for Shane Muntz, who is in the 9 hole. And Shane is not your typical 9 hitter out of Wake Forest. He has power, and he's hit pretty well for the Mohawks so far. It was originally supposed to be Elvis Peralta Jr., but he was scratched late on the lineup and just put Shane Muntz in at the 9 spot. So now Sal Fusco has to throw to Muntz as that one sits high, 1-0. He has to throw to Shane Muntz here in this situation with the bases loaded and 1 out. And if you think about it, the Mohawks could have already had the lead if Cole Barr had not been thrown out at second, or if he'd Fusco is one of the younger players in this league. He is a high school senior that just graduated and will be attending UMass Lowell in the fall. He's an Albany. Has quite the speed at the top of the lineup, too. And we have the corners in here early on, probably just trying to protect against that. As that one misses outside, and it's 1-0. So we have seen now 21 straight balls, if I'm not mistaken. Lucky he was not pitching at Texas A&M. As now, with those 2 walks, that has put, as that one misses low, and now it's 2-1 here to Antico, but that puts Fusco's walk count so far this season at 16, and now he has 16 strikeouts. So those are even. I mentioned score from third. That was a boneheaded play by Nick Kondo, thinking that just, I don't really get what happened there, but the Mohawks are now up 2-0. As that will now go down for Antico as a sac fly. We wouldn't be able to give him a sac fly. It would be a pop out to the shortstop and then an E6 because he did throw it away. So Antico's down with the second out, but so that gives Richie Barella third and Shane Muntz second. So the Mohawks are still in business here with runners on second and third and 2 out. And now a couple of the infielders for the Dragons coming to try and calm Fusco down. This probably should have happened for them a couple of batters ago, maybe in the middle of when he was throwing 20 straight balls. But hindsight is 20/20 as the Mohawks are up 2-0, and the batter Jake Hammond out of Morehead State. First pitch into Hammond bounces a couple of feet in front of the plate. Stanley blocks it down, keeps Barella at third, and it's 1-0. On deck, if Hammond can keep the inning going, is Joe Genord. As the 1-0 is grounded to second base, fielded by the second baseman Rouse, thrown on to first, and that will retire the side. But not before the Mohawks get 2 runs on 5 straight walks given up by the starter Fusco for Glens Falls. And the Mohawks Andrew Stanley steps up to the plate to lead it off here in the top of the third. Fouls that one off, and it is 0-1. As that one is fouled off. And that one is kind of missed off speed pitch. Good one from Lockhart, and Stanley is down for the first out of the inning. Justin Rouse, the second baseman. As that one is driven right back up the middle, and Rouse is on with the one-out single. That's the second hit of the day for the Dragons. And now bring up Dan Ryan, the leadoff hitter. He is 1 for 1 so far today, singled. As we have Thunderstick and T-shirt toss here at Shuttleworth. That one's off the plate. It looked like Jordan may try to pick off Rouse at first, but he scampers back in safely. As Lockhart steps back in through the shadows, the 3-1 curveball is in there for a called strike, and it evens count. Or excuse me, it makes the count full, 3-2. And the 3-2 is ripped up the middle. Colbar cannot handle that short. Antico picks it up, fires the third, trying to get Rouse, and that one gets past him and goes into the dugout. And that will allow Rouse to score. And being forced to stay at second is the hitter Ryan. So that will be a single for Danny Ryan. Makes him 2 for 2 on the day. By Mike Antico. As Rouse was going to go first to third anyways, as it took a bad hop off of Colbar's glove, slowed it down to keep Antico from getting to it. But now the Dragons are only down 2-1. And it have a conference from Cameron Curler with the home plate umpire, but I'm not sure why. Yeah, so put one under us. Yep, they should have. We'll head to the bottom of the third here at Shuttleworth Park with the Mohawks up 2-1 over the Glens Falls Dragons. You are listening to the Amsterdam Mohawks radio network here on YouTube Live. Second baseman Rouse, and will flip up to the shortstop Condo for the first out, getting Genord, but they cannot get the double play, as that 4-6 fielder's choice will bring up Cole Barr. Cole so far this game is 0 for 0. He walked and was caught stealing to begin last inning. The Indiana Hoosier, came into the game hitting rather well for the Mohawks. That one is kind of missed, and it is 0-1. Barr is hitting .293, and he is one of only 3 Mohawks this season thus far to have it. So we were reset. Ludwig on first here, 2 outs, bottom of the third. Mohawks up 2-1 over the Glens Dragons. That one misses outside. It's 1-0 here to Ben Rhodes. Dragons have been on quite the skid as of late. And sometimes when you're in that type of a skid, as that one's kind of missed, and it's 1-1 here to Rhodes. It's hard to really get yourself out of it when you're in a certain position. So when you start to walk guys, it's harder to then switch that around. And you can also see at the plate for them, a couple of their guys have had frustrating at-bats already as that one is fouled off. And it will be 1-2 now to Rhodes. Varela comes into today. This will be his 5th appearance. They strand one, and there are no errors in the innings. We will head to the 4th here at Shuttleworth Park with the Mohawks leading 2-1 over the Glens Dragons. You are listening to the Amsterdam Mohawks Radio Network here on YouTube Live. As that one will be grounded down to first. Fielded by Rich Burrell. He takes it himself, and that will be the first out of the inning.
For those of you fans who may not have been here in the last couple of games, you may have noticed that the scoreboard does some strange things. Gives us an error when there is no...
Dances off his glove into right. For Hamill here with 2 outs. Malone University. Cobb. So the final out of that inning will officially be the strikeout by Nate Cobb, as he was struck out looking. And the Mohawks work or 1-1, excuse me.